Most men are blind to the signals women send. They miss clear invitations, overthink mixed messages, and waste time chasing women who aren't even interested. But here's the truth. When a woman wants you to notice her, she will make it obvious. The problem is, most men don't know what to look for. Women operate differently from men. They're not going to walk up and tell you, "Hey, I like you." Instead, they drop signals, subtle and bold, that scream, "Look at me." If you ignore these signs, she will assume you're not interested, and she'll move on. In the modern dating world, women have options. If you hesitate, some other man who understands these signals will step in and take your place. That's why knowing when a woman wants your attention is a skill every man must master. The difference between a man who attracts women effortlessly and a man who struggles is simple: awareness. In this video, I'll break down 7 clear signs that a woman wants you to notice her. These are the things she does when she's trying to pull you in without saying it directly. If you learn to read these signals and act accordingly, you'll never again wonder if a woman is interested. Before we dive in, I want to share something that will seriously elevate your social and relationship game. I've created a community on Podium where I break down everything you need to know, step by step. You'll get no-nonsense practical advice that will boost your confidence and help you build stronger, more meaningful connections. And the best part? The first 20 people who join will get an exclusive discount. So don't hesitate, click the link in the description to grab your spot. If you know someone who could use this, share it with them. 1. She positions herself near you. Women don't chase men directly, but they create opportunities for the right man to notice them. If she likes you, she will place herself in your space. This isn't accidental, it's intentional. You might think she just happens to be around you a lot, but women are strategic. If she's interested, she'll find ways to be near you in a way that seems natural. At a party, she may start conversations near where you're standing. In the gym, she might pick a machine close to yours when there were plenty of other options. If you work together, she may take her breaks around the same time as you. She's not following you outright, but she's subtly aligning herself with you. Even in social settings, a woman who wants you to notice her will use body language to close the distance. If you're in a group, she might shift closer when you speak. If she's across the room, she'll eventually maneuver into your line of sight. It's all calculated. Women do this instinctively when they're attracted, but it doesn't stop in the physical world. In today's dating landscape, positioning also happens online. She may start interacting with your content more than before. Maybe she wasn't liking your posts much before, but suddenly she's one of the first to engage. If she watches all your stories, comments on random things, or even starts replying to your posts with jokes or emojis, she's trying to get on your radar. Many men miss this sign because they assume she's just being friendly, but a woman who has no interest in you will not go out of her way to be around you. If she doesn't care, she won't bother to appear in your space repeatedly. When you notice a woman constantly appearing around you, take note. This is an unspoken green light. She's positioning herself near you because she wants to be noticed. She won't make the first move, but she's giving you an open shot. 2. She finds reasons to interact with you. A woman who wants your attention won't sit back and wait for you to notice her. She'll find ways to engage with you. It may not always be obvious, but if you look closely, you'll see the pattern. She will come up with small, seemingly casual reasons to talk to you, and it won't just happen once. The more she wants your attention, the more she will create opportunities for interaction. She might ask for your help with something, even if she doesn't really need it. Maybe she asks you to explain something simple, help her move something, or give your advice on a topic. She knows she could figure it out herself, but that's not the point. The real goal is to create a moment between you two, a reason for you to talk and exchange energy. Women are selective with their time, and they don't engage with men they aren't at least a little interested in. Sometimes she'll use playful teasing as a tool. She might challenge something you say, act like she disagrees with you just to keep the conversation going, or make a joke at your expense in a way that invites a response. This isn't done out of disrespect. It's done to create tension and make the interaction more exciting. A woman who is completely indifferent to you won't put in this level of effort. She'll keep interactions short, neutral, and emotionless. But if she keeps talking to you, keeping things going, and throwing little tests your way, it's a sign that she wants more than just a passing conversation. Even in digital spaces, this behavior continues. If she consistently responds to your social media posts, reacts to your stories, or finds small reasons to slide into your messages, she is intentionally staying on your radar. Women don't engage with men online for no reason. If she's always finding ways to keep a connection going, it's not random. She wants your attention, and she wants to be noticed. A woman who is not interested in you will do the opposite. She will not initiate conversations, she will not try to keep the discussion going, and she will not find excuses to engage. If you ask her a question, she will answer it and move on. She won't go out of her way to seek your help, your input, or your validation. But when a woman is interested, she will use any opportunity to create a moment with you, even if it's something small. This is why many men miss the signs. They assume that if a woman really liked them, she would say something direct, but that's not how attraction works. Women prefer to create openings and see if a man picks up on them. If she's constantly talking to you, finding excuses to interact, or putting herself in your conversations, it's not by chance. She is giving you a window, and it's up to you to recognize it. 3. She mirrors your actions and energy. A woman who wants you to notice her will unconsciously start mirroring your actions, speech, and energy. This is not something she does intentionally. It's a psychological response that happens when someone is attracted to another person. When she mimics your movements, your way of speaking, or even your mood, it's her way of creating an unspoken connection with you. If you pay attention, you'll notice small things. When you lean forward, she might do the same. If you take a sip of your drink, she may instinctively reach for hers. Even the way she phrases things might start to sound like you. Maybe she picks up on words you use often, or starts mirroring your tone and rhythm in conversation. It's a subtle but powerful sign of interest. People naturally align themselves with those they feel connected to, and this is especially true in attraction. This mirroring isn't just physical, it also extends to emotions. If you're excited about something, she'll match that enthusiasm. If you're calm and reserved, she might start to tone herself down to match your energy. A woman who is indifferent won't bother adjusting to your vibe. But when she's drawn to you, she'll naturally sync up with your rhythm without even realizing it. Beyond body language, mirroring can also show up in shared habits and interests. If she starts to take an interest in things you like, it's not always a coincidence. Maybe she suddenly listens to the same kind of music you do, or starts watching the shows you've mentioned. If she brings up topics she knows will grab your attention, she's trying to align herself with your world. Another form of mirroring is when she starts using the same texting patterns as you. If you send longer messages, she does the same. If you take time before replying, she may slow down her responses to match. The way she interacts with you will often reflect the way you interact with her. This is her subconscious way of making sure she stays on the same wavelength as you. Men often overlook this sign because it's so subtle. They expect attraction to be direct, but women often express it in quiet, indirect ways. When a woman mirrors your actions, speech, and energy, she is showing that she feels connected to you. She's not just engaging with you, she's subconsciously aligning herself with you, and that's one of the strongest indicators of attraction. 4. She plays with her appearance when you're around. A woman who wants you to notice her will unconsciously adjust her appearance whenever she's in your presence. This isn't about vanity, it's a natural reaction when she wants to look her best for someone she finds attractive. The moment you walk into the room, she might fix her hair, adjust her outfit, or even check her reflection in her phone screen. These subtle movements are signals that she's aware of your presence and wants to capture your attention. If you're talking to her, watch what she does with her hands. Women often play with their hair when they're interested, twirling it around their fingers, running their hands through it, or brushing it to one side to expose their neck. This isn't random. It's a subconscious way of drawing attention to herself and appearing more attractive in the moment. Neck exposure, for example, is a natural body language cue that signals vulnerability and femininity, which can be an instinctive way to entice a man. She might also adjust her clothing. Maybe she smooths out her dress, straightens her blouse, or subtly adjusts her posture to stand taller and appear more confident. If she's wearing jewelry, she may fidget with her necklace or earrings while speaking to you. These are not meaningless gestures. They are signs of nervous excitement, a giveaway that she wants to be seen in the best light possible. Even small touches to her face, such as applying lip balm, lightly touching her cheek, or running her fingers across her collarbone, are subconscious ways she's trying to enhance her attractiveness in your presence. If she suddenly applies makeup while sitting near you, fixing her lipstick, powdering her nose, or adjusting her eyeliner, it's not just about looking good in general. She's doing it because you're there. Her overall body language also changes when she's trying to be noticed. She may straighten her back, push her shoulders back, and subtly highlight her feminine features. If she was previously relaxed, but suddenly becomes more composed when she sees you, she's aware of how she's presenting herself. It's her way of making sure she leaves an impression. This behavior isn't limited to in-person interactions. If you notice that she posts more selfies, changes her profile picture, or suddenly puts more effort into her online presence when you start engaging with her, she's trying to capture your attention digitally. A woman who doesn't care about how you perceive her won't go out of her way to make adjustments. But if she's consciously or unconsciously enhancing her looks, it's because she's hoping you'll notice. Most men miss this sign because they assume women are just fixing their hair or adjusting their outfits for no reason. But attraction is always revealed through body language. And when a woman consistently plays with her appearance in your presence, she's sending a message. She's aware of you, she values how you see her, and she wants to be noticed. 5. She finds reasons to be around you. A woman who wants you to notice her won't sit back and hope you magically look in her direction. She will actively create opportunities to be near you. It may not be obvious at first, but if you pay attention, you'll notice that she's consistently placing herself in your vicinity. Whether it's in a social setting, at work, or even online, she's making sure she's within your line of sight, hoping you'll engage with her. She might suddenly start showing up in places where she knows you'll be. If you frequent a certain coffee shop, gym, or social spot, and she starts appearing there more often, that's not a coincidence. She's positioning herself in your world, giving you a chance to notice her naturally. A woman who doesn't care wouldn't go out of her way to be where you are, but one who is interested will make an effort without making it too obvious. When she's around you, she may also linger a little longer than necessary. If she's in a group conversation, she might not leave until you do. If you walk in, she might suddenly slow down whatever she's doing, giving you a chance to acknowledge her. This subtle hesitation is her way of prolonging the moment, hoping something sparks between you. Women also create opportunities for casual interaction. She might ask for your help with something minor, like reaching for an item, getting your opinion on something, or even making a light-hearted joke just to get a reaction from you. These moments may seem insignificant, but they are calculated ways to pull you into an interaction without making it feel forced. Social media is another place where she will subtly position herself. She might start liking your posts, commenting on things you share, or even posting things she knows will catch your attention. Maybe she shares a song or a topic you once talked about, hoping you'll take the hint and start a conversation. If she's engaging with your content consistently, but not doing the same with others, she's signaling interest. Even in a work or school environment, she will find ways to place herself near you. Maybe she chooses a seat close to you in meetings, classes, or group activities. If she has the option to be anywhere but keeps positioning herself within your space, that's a sign she wants to be noticed. Women don't just accidentally find themselves around the same man over and over again. If she's always within arm's reach, it's intentional. What men often miss is that women don't like to make the first move outright, but they will create openings for you to take the lead. A woman who keeps showing up in your space, lingering a little longer, or finding excuses to interact is not doing it by chance. She's hoping you'll recognize what's happening, step up, and engage with her. 6. She engages you in playful teasing and banter. A woman who wants you to notice her won't just sit quietly waiting for you to make a move. She'll engage with you in a way that creates tension and chemistry. One of the clearest signs is when she starts playfully teasing you, making light jokes, or engaging in witty banter. This is her way of grabbing your attention and testing how you respond to her energy. Teasing isn't just a casual joke here and there. It's a way for a woman to build a playful connection with you. If she pokes fun at something about you, playfully challenges you, or exaggerates something you said just to get a reaction, she's not being mean. She's drawing you in. Women use teasing as a flirtation tool, especially with men they find intriguing. A woman who is indifferent won't go out of her way to play these little verbal games with you. You might notice she calls you out in a joking way, gives you a fun nickname, or exaggerates something about your personality. For example, if you talk about going to the gym, she might say, "Oh, so you think you're some kind of fitness model now?" She's not insulting you. She's looking for a response, a moment of playful back and forth. These small challenges force you to engage, and that's exactly what she wants. At the same time, she'll also give you subtle compliments within the teasing. She might say something like, "You probably have all the girls lined up for you, don't you?" while laughing. This isn't just teasing. It's her way of acknowledging that she sees your value and is trying to figure out how you respond to attention. A woman who isn't interested wouldn't care enough to play these games, but one who wants your attention will keep finding ways to keep the conversation playful and dynamic. Banter is also a test. Women are naturally drawn to men who can keep up with them mentally and emotionally. If she teases you and you get overly defensive, take it personally, or get awkward, she may see that as a sign that you lack confidence. But if you fire back with a clever response, laugh it off, or even tease her right back, it tells her you're secure in yourself and can handle a little playful energy. That's attractive. Body language is also key when she teases you. She may smile widely, make eye contact, or playfully nudge you. If she's really into it, she might lightly touch your arm when making a joke or lean in closer when talking. These physical cues show that she's not just joking for the sake of it. She's using teasing as a bridge to get more comfortable with you. Most men assume teasing means she's just being friendly, but there's a difference between neutral small talk and playful targeted banter. A woman who takes the time to challenge you, joke with you, and test your reactions is interested. She wants you to notice her, engage with her, and see the chemistry she's creating between you. If you respond the right way, it only makes her want more. 7. She mirrors your energy and adapts to you. A woman who wants you to notice her will unconsciously or deliberately mirror your energy. This means she subtly reflects your movements, speech patterns, or overall vibe in an attempt to create a stronger connection with you. It's a natural psychological behavior. People tend to mirror those they are drawn to. And in dating, women do this to signal interest without being too obvious. You might notice that when you lean in during a conversation, she leans in too. If you run your hand through your hair, she might do something similar a few moments later. These are not coincidences. They're subconscious signs that she's in sync with you and wants you to recognize the connection. Mirroring happens when someone is fully engaged, and in dating, it's a silent way of saying, "I feel comfortable with you." Beyond body language, she will also match your conversational tone and style. If you speak slowly and calmly, she may adjust her pace to align with yours. If you're energetic and animated, she might naturally become more expressive. Women who are interested in a man tend to subtly match his energy because it makes interactions feel more harmonious and intimate. It's a way of building chemistry without having to say a word. Another clear sign is how she adjusts her interests to align with yours. If she suddenly starts showing curiosity about something you're passionate about, whether it's a particular sport, music genre, or hobby, she's finding ways to connect. A woman who previously never talked about fitness might casually bring up her new workout routine if she knows you're into the gym. If you're a fan of a certain show or team, she might suddenly start mentioning it in conversation. She's not pretending to be someone she's not. She's just looking for common ground to keep your attention. This also happens in the way she communicates digitally. If you use a lot of emojis, she starts using them too. If your messages are short and to the point, she stops over-explaining and keeps hers concise as well. When a woman is invested in getting you to notice her, she naturally adapts to your style to create an effortless connection. Mirroring also extends to emotional responses. If you're in a great mood, she'll reflect that energy with enthusiasm and positivity. If you're serious or deep in thought, she won't interrupt with something random. She'll match the mood and show she understands your state of mind. This is powerful because it makes interactions feel natural and emotionally connected, which is exactly what she wants. What most men miss is that mirroring isn't just something women do with everyone, it's selective. A woman who is indifferent to you won't adjust her energy, tone, or interests to align with yours. She won't care enough to notice the details of how you act. But if you start seeing patterns where she's subtly adapting to you, it's a clear sign she wants you to see her. She's not just existing in your space. She's actively creating a rhythm between you, hoping you pick up on it. A woman who wants you to notice her will never come out and say it directly. Instead, she'll drop signs, position herself near you, and create subtle moments of connection. The key is to be aware and take the lead. When you recognize these signals, don't hesitate, engage, test her interest further, and move things forward with confidence. Women respect and admire a man who is observant and takes action. If she's putting in the effort to be noticed, she's already given you the green light. Now it's up to you to make the next move. If you're looking to take a deeper dive into these concepts, join my Podium community. Link in the description. It's packed with powerful insights to help you master your masculinity in today's dating world. Stay strong, stay focused, and protect your power. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.